Hey folks, Adam here, and I'm gonna do my best to shoot this in one take with some overlays. I want you to know my honest opinion of the DEEBOT. It's the X8 Pro OMNI. It's a robot vacuum cleaner. This thing has some great rolling technology, roller mop technology, 18,000 PA of suction, zero tangle. This is an efficient device when it comes to your path planning and has temperature controlled mop washing. Now, the reason I'm going to try to do this pretty much in one take is because I don't want anybody saying that this is just something that the company made me say. These are my very honest opinions on this robot vacuum that I've tested for 2 or 3 days now, put it through every environment I could think of, and I've got a lot to say about it. Now, first and foremost, it's from that company, ECOVACS. I love ECOVACS because they make robot vacuums that actually work. A lot of companies are putting little discs out there that spin around your house and make a bunch of noise, but they don't actually work, and this one really does work. Now, some of the things I like about it, and we will break at one point so I can show you the underbelly, I already recorded that, of the product, but let me show you this. First and foremost, it's got this mop right here. This is constantly using fresh water to clean the mop, okay? So I literally stopped it in the middle of mopping to show you how clean this is. I've used this to clean tortillas, I've used this to clean my dirty floors, I've used it to clean coffee grounds, and this is constantly clean. You can see even after using this non-stop for about 3 days, it's still a very clean mop head. Now, the zero tangle technology makes sure that hair isn't gonna be caught in there. I can remember my previous robot vacuums always had hair stuck right in here. I didn't like that. Also, from the bottom end, I love the fact that this has some rubberized feet. That really makes a difference. It's quieter, the vacuuming is quieter, and at 18,000 PA of suction, it's very impressive. Now the base station charges it quickly, gets rid of that dirty water, and refills it with clean water. Now, as you'll watch some cleaning, some actual cleaning that I did with this, you'll notice that this uses 3D navigation to go ahead, and it does a great job of finding dirt and mapping out sequentially areas of the room and not missing anything. So that's important to me. It's also very smart, and it's controlled with the app, and we'll try to show some app footage as well. Now, when we take the face off of here, I just want to show you, this is getting real amounts of dirt. Whoop. I just spilled a bunch of the dirt because I flipped it upside down. But for all intents and purposes, I want to show you how much dirt is in this because it's done a great job sucking up all that dirt and debris, and you can see it right there. That's the real dirt and debris from my carpet that we were able to vacuum up. So very nice there as well. Now on top of that, this connects easily into the app. There's no confusing setup, easy installation where even if you're not a tech guru, you're gonna have no problem setting this up. Now, let me tell you a little bit about the brand. The brand is a premier brand that stands behind their products. They're not a fly-by-night brand that's putting out junk for you. They stand behind their products, they've got warranty, and they have a return and exchange policy that's second to none. Okay, base station holds a lot of water, both dirty and clean, to where you're not constantly managing it. I love that. I love that this gets larger pieces of debris. And also, I gotta show you, this technology is getting right up to the edge, and hopefully we'll have plenty of overlays because this went to the edge. It goes ahead and extends this mop out and cleans to the edge of your floors. So whether that's on carpet, it knows to raise the mop and it just uses suction, or if it's on hardwood, tile, and things of the sort, it's using the mop. You can literally hear the difference when it goes off of your hardwood onto your rug. You can hear that suction pick up. You can see the mop move. It's really, really smart technology, and that makes me happy. Now, the battery on this thing is a big battery, so where it's not constantly charging, but it automatically charges for you, so you don't have to worry about it. It's got a low profile, and the other thing that I noted about this particular product is it's not bumping into walls and leaving skid marks all over your house. My older robot vacuums from back in the day just bumped into everything and sucked it up. Now, I hope you also appreciate the fact that this didn't suck up any of my wires. Inevitably, you got some string lights on the ground or a USB cable. It did a good job of avoiding that. I don't know how they're doing it, but they did a great job of avoiding that and nothing got tangled up in the brush. So let me go ahead. I'm going to show you what we recorded earlier about the undercarriage, so you really get the focus on that. But overall, this is a great product. I definitely recommend it. So while I show you the undercarriage and a little bit of extra, this is a great time to put this device in your cart. They have the most impressive robot vacuums and mops on the planet. And I gotta stress one more time that compared to those dual spinners that are just rubbing the mud into your floor, this is constantly cleaning the brushes. Think about that. If you had pet URINE, with those spinners, you're just spinning it and dragging it everywhere. This is mopping it up and cleaning the brush to where you're not dragging the grossness through your house. All right, now let's show you the undercarriage and I'll be right back. All right, folks, so I do want to show you this mop right here. We've used this several times. This thing should be disgusting. But the cool thing about it is it's constantly cleaning it with clean water. You notice there's no tangles and no dirt. Other mops are going to go back and try to return and clean every 10-15 minutes. This is constantly cleaning the mop. That really matters to me, and I know it's going to matter to you, that you've got an incredibly clean mop here all the time, and I love that. Look at that. That's beautiful. Okay, now on top of that, I really do have to point out that this gives premier and superior performance, particularly compared to the rivals, those dual spin mops. They just don't do it. They're just spinning the dirt in and then they're stinking. They're not smelling good. I know Amy was testing out a dual spin robot vacuum the other day. She put some barbecue sauce on the floor and it just dragged barbecue sauce through the entire house. How frustrating was that? So this roller scrubs the floor. It maintains 200 rounds per minute and 4,000 PA of suction to effectively handle the dirt. It's self-washing. That means fresh water flows through 16 spray holes, evenly wetting and thoroughly cleaning the mop. Yeah, this makes it a premier selection. And then when it's done, it takes that dirt and it puts it back in the dirty water container. All right, folks, so I do love that upgraded TruEdge 2.0 technology. They've done a great job with the edging. I'm very happy with that. On top of that, the 18,000 PA of powerful suction is second to none. The Zero Tangle 2.0 anti-tangle technology achieves zero hair entanglement. You can see we've been using this days, no tangles. I didn't have to pull any out. Okay, very happy with that. Of course, this does extra care on your carpets, making sure your carpets are taken care of. Think about that. Some of those other vacuums are dragging their dirty mops over your carpets and actually making your carpet grosser. Nobody wants that. It's got the intelligent path planning for efficient cleaning. You know, it's got the 3D OMNI approach that is going to see things in front of it and make sure that those every little nook and cranny of your house are getting clean. It's got the AI instant remop to get rid of those stubborn stains as well. And you know what? It has a very smooth interaction, even talks to you while it's working, so you know what it's doing. If it's mopping or it's mapping, you know what's up. All right, folks, so this is a great device. Easy to use, dynamic, stylish, sophisticated, and chic. If your question is, should you pick it up with a 63 degrees Celsius hot air drying system, making sure the mop is dry and clean after use, it is really fantastic. I've never seen anything quite as advanced as this new DEEBOT. All right, folks, my name is Adam. We're talking about the best of the best, and they have a 150-day maintenance-free mop washing tray, so you only have to change it out probably twice a year. Folks, if your question is, should you pick this up? Give this a resounding yes. You know I love and appreciate you, but what are you waiting for? It's time to get to shopping. Goodbye, my friends.